Gnome! Welcome.
Yes.
Potions.
Yeah.
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 You sound
I don't know what you want from me.
You
I don't know what
sound
you want
so
from me.
excited. So,
I
potions
think some
ranked
shots.
for hardcore. I should probably show you my screen.
Yeah, I don't. Should I just like start guessing? I think that one's immediately a solid B tier.
Okay, so how is this ranking gonna work? I'm gonna say S tier is like just like insane. Like you're
Kinda
gonna be
necessary,
using
like-
it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're gonna be using it the whole run, or it just like is insanely good. A tier I think are ones just that are like solid, but like you don't need them. Like most of the boss fight potions, I feel like like they're gonna help.
Maybe regen Iron Skin. I think regen would go S, but maybe Iron Skin.
Yeah, I feel like those are or like they're solid, right? Like you're gonna use them for most boss fights, but like
those might be S anyways.
and then B tier are like they've got some uses. I don't know. I don't know if we need 5 tiers to be honest.
We'll probably figure it out.
Anyways, ammo reservation.
I think it has uses like
I'm
pretty
thinking,
rarely
like,
though.
D.
C. I think we give it C just in
Yeah.
case you're feeling it, because some runs do require you to use Star Cannon.
Yeah, that's true. If you're running Star Cannon, this is nice. If you're running Ranger in general, it's like good, but it's not like gonna save your hardcore run or anything. It's
The
just
thing
like,
is, most of the time you're gonna
nice.
be using pretty easily mass-producible arrows and bullets.
yeah, exactly. So like,
Just don't really need it.
doesn't really matter a huge bunch, but like honestly, if you're Ranger,
I mean, it's
go for it.
pretty easy to
like,
get.
yeah. Archery, on the other hand, I would say is like B. I feel like bows are a little
I think
better.
it goes to A. I think it goes to A.
Really, an A tier.
I like the velocity. Like 20% velocity is just good. 10%
I feel like it's
damage,
good, but I
20%
feel like
velocity.
it's not that good though. Like
You're gonna
when
stumble upon it a ton. Bows are the main weapon you're using. Like, yeah. 20% velocity means you're gonna be hitting your target a lot more.
Yeah, and just because bows are so common, like if you get one in the early
Yeah.
game when you're exploring, you're probably going to be using like a wooden bow or a tendon bow or something. So you're going to be using that
useful
against like
pretty much
wall
always.
of flesh. Like yeah, there's just good bows all throughout the game, and they're
You're gonna be
generally
using it
the
against
best
every
hardcore
single
weapon.
pre-order mode boss pretty much is a bow.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll agree. A tier. Battle potion. C tier.
Probably C again. I think
Or
there's
D.
uses, but you're not gonna.
It's kind of detrimental in hardcore at times, but like when you're
Are
farming,
you?
for,
I mean,
like,
if you're
items,
farming though, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know if we need like 5 tiers. I feel like nothing's gonna really be D except for like just like,
Water bottle.
yeah, I guess.
Water bottle, like all the fishing potions, eggnog. Like,
Oh my gosh, not the fishing.
I'm
Anyway,
putting the
yeah,
fishing
like,
potions in there.
it has some uses,
Yeah.
but it's very niche. You're rarely probably gonna be using this. Like basically just farming. That's the extent. Honey, bottled honey. We're gonna go C tier. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I agree with that.
There's
I think
like
it has some use.
you can use it to get like the honey buff, the honey regen.
Yeah.
Which
It's like 15
Yeah,
seconds though, isn't it?
but-
It's not great, especially because
like
you can just make little honey areas, or you can just douse yourself in once
yeah,
in a while.
I would rather just like have
Don't
honey in my
really need
arena and drink a flipper potion to not get slowed down, or just like have a honey bucket on me and just place it on my character mid fight. But if that's what you want to do, it's a decent strat. Bottled water. I mean,
D tier. Like,
you need it to craft every
You do-
potion.
you need it for an achievement too. So
That's true, and that achievement is really fun. If you don't know what it is, definitely go look into that. Very fun achievement. But in general, if we're just talking about the water bottle itself, don't use this. Don't. Maybe like early game you could, but
no.
don't. Just don't use this as a potion. But obviously it's needed for crafting all other potions. But builder potion, what do you think?
I mean, past the very early game, it's not very helpful. But early game, like if early on exploring, when you don't really have a good weapon, your main way of survival is just blocking stuff off. It's good. So maybe high C, low B.
Really, I was gonna say A.
I don't think it just doesn't have late game uses really.
It doesn't, but I feel like people
A potion that's
underestimate it
only
and-
good at one point in the game, I don't think can really be that high.
Okay, but hear me out. first of all, I think people underestimate it and only count it as just like a building item for like vanity building, right? But I think, like you said, in the early game, which is probably the hardest part and where most people die, it's really useful. Or just like you get
But I don't
extra
think many people are
reach,
going
you
to
get
take
all that,
advantage
you
of
can
it at
block
the
it
same
off.
time.
Well, that's why I'm saying like people need to know about it. That's why I would put it at A tier, honestly. And then also like building like Wall of Flesh arena.
Yeah, Wall of Flesh arena is pretty nice,
like
but you
I
don't
feel like
need it for that either. Like you
no,
can
but
do it without
hell
pretty
is
easily.
pretty
It does
dangerous,
help,
especially
does
on harder difficulties. Like you're gonna want it on hardcore, so like I feel like it's kind of slept on.
I feel like I do agree with you, but I think I don't think I can put it in A. That just seems like too high. I think B tier.
Okay. I think it's a hidden gem though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Calming potion, which
again,
I feel like in hardcore people would tend to go
nice.
like high, but I feel like I don't really use it that much.
Yeah, the problem is at the point you get it, you're probably doing sky fishing, so you've already beat a boss or two. Like,
yeah, I feel like in general.
I mean, mate, like you probably beat Eye of Cthulhu. You have decent enough weapons and gear. Like, you're not gonna be dying in the caves very often, and it's not gonna be the enemies if you do. It's gonna be like explosive trap or something.
Yeah. And I feel like if you're at a point
where you
early
on.
like where you need enemies gone, then you're better off just mob proofing it, like in an arena or something. Just like mob proof it, place walls or lava or something. I feel like you're better off just doing that than relying on just lower spawns. But that being said, I mean, like, take it for some boss fights if your arena isn't mob proofed, but in general, I don't know, it's just kind of meh.
And if you find it in a pot, just drink it immediately.
Yeah, kind of marginal utility, but great potion.
I'm gonna sit out on this one.
Yeah,
choose the placement here.
Gnome doesn't fish. Gnome doesn't like to fish. That being said, fishing in Get Fix Boy is like almost required at some points.
And
so like
Amber is kind of rough to get though. It's not like terrible, but it's definitely harder to get than the other ones.
And like all the fishing potions are like very marginal. Like you're only gonna use them when you're fishing, which like you kind of need them if you're fishing. But if you don't want to fish, then you're never gonna use them. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna put like all the fishing potions probably in like B tier as just like a standard.
Yeah, fair enough.
They're good.
They're pretty good, yeah.
I wouldn't like overly rely on fishing, but like in some difficulties like Get Fix Boy where you kind of just need to fish, you need to get like sky crates and stuff. So it is what it is. Danger sense.
Yeah, just put it in S. We're good. Yeah.
Right. Yep, S tier.
Trap skill. Yeah. Trap skill.
Horrible. Even until late game, there are just pressure plate explosives that can just kill you.
Also on no traps and Get Fix Boy, you can use it as partially a Spelunker potion. Because you can find some chests and some life crystals if they're life crystal boulders or trap chests.
That is very, very true. Very, very true. And also, yeah, I don't think we need to say it, but just traps are everywhere and so deadly, especially on like Get Fix Boy. They're just everywhere. Just drink this whenever you're underground. Eggnog.
I kind of want to put it in D
down by the water.
So rare, but yeah, I think that's fair.
I mean, but it's still just like worse than normal potions.
I almost want to put it in C tier in case you get one like really early on, but
no, it's not. I mean, it's worth like 8. It heals 80 health, right?
Yeah.
And Christmas exclusive, just you're never gonna be drinking this. Don't. Endurance.
Probably A.
A, I think. Just it's
pretty good about A. Like it's
part of your retinue of standard boss potions. Just reduce damage.
But the 4-minute timer is a little bit annoying.
That's true. 4-minute timer is rough, but you know, just basically just reduces damage that you take. Great for bosses or any situation really, but just kind of standard.
With 4-minute timer and having to fish for it, you're not really gonna be using it constantly.
Yeah, mainly for boss fights. All right, Gnome.
I'm going S tier.
Featherfall potion.
It's great during boss fights. It's great during everything. It's great during challenges. It's great while you're exploring. Like, I don't know what time you wouldn't want it.
A lot of people underestimate this potion. I think that's because they don't know how to use it. But you get three different modes. If you hold W, you float super high and like fall super slow. If you don't hold anything, you're just kind of more floaty. And if you hold S, you're basically normal. So like.
It's also worth noting that if you hold W with it, you can also jump like 2 to 3 times your height.
Yeah, if you jump and are holding W, you will just
You go way higher.
float and fly. It's super good. And just being
gives you
able to
some really good
control
mid-air
your
control.
vertical speed. Like, just this in a hook could do, like, most bosses.
As I approve.
Yeah, the mobility you get from this is just insane, and mobility is just probably the best way to survive. You know, defense is great, but especially in harder difficulties, defense is not going to save you, because things will still one-shot you at some times, so... And, like, if you get this early on, you can just fly through the caves super fast. Really good potion. If you don't really know the full mechanics of it, definitely go mess around with it, try it out. Super good. Fishing potion. Honestly, I feel like fishing potion's the worst of the fishing potions. So
yeah, that's
put it in
probably.
C tier. Just increases your fishing power, which, like, meh. Okay, flasks. These are kind of weird.
I use that one. That's one of the ones I use the most.
Which one is this? Curse Flame?
That's Curse Viper. Or Curse Flame, yeah.
Yeah, Curse Flame.
I'm just gonna Viper. I was
Can you
thinking
go
the other
like
one.
B tier? They're all just pretty
Yeah,
good.
I think that one is B tier. I'd say the best 2 I would put in B tier. The other ones, I'd say
Like-
3 of those belong in B tier. The other ones belong in C tier.
The thing
the
with
gold
flasks
belongs
is just that they're super niche. Like, you only use them for melee weapons, which in hardcore isn't that often, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's cool. Extra damage, basically, is what most of them do, is just extra damage.
Good.
But, yeah, you know,
Good if you're using
a melee weapon, go ahead and use one of these. Cursed Flames is a pretty good one. Yeah, not much more to say. Again, Flask of Fire, I feel like, I don't know, yeah,
Just
it's
worse.
yeah.
I mean, you can use it for pre-hard mode, but you don't really need pre-hard mode.
Bad.
No, you don't need more money.
Doesn't do anything. No. Icore is pretty good. I'd say kind of same
Yeah,
tier.
I'd say it's better than it's top of B.
A little better, yeah. Just inflicting Icore is really good. Just lowering your enemy's defense, but there's a ton of ways to inflict the Icore, so using a flask and a melee weapon is an option. I don't know if it's the best option, but it is an option. You know.
Redundancy is nice.
Yeah. Whatever this one is, Cyborg. I don't
nanites,
think I've ever used this.
Problem is, at that point in the game, post Plantera, you have weapons strong enough that most of those little enemies that can actually be affected by it aren't going to be an issue. Probably D tier.
Yeah, like
one of those you're never going to use.
I've never used this, and yeah, like you said, just at that point in the game, it doesn't really matter. So.
All right, next one though. Flask of Party.
This is S tier, clearly.
I think I agree with this.
So
because you can get it really early on for almost no cost.
Yeah, like if you watched our Get Fixed Boy run, this was on during most boss fights by like 10 people, and it just completely ruined my bit rate. It's amazing. S tier, 100%. Best flask.
Right.
Just use this. It by the way, it does nothing functionally. It just creates confetti.
I mean, it causes lag. That's functional.
It does cause lag, which, you know, slowing down your game.
And okay, to be fair, it's really good at hiding things behind particles as well.
Yeah, no. It's fun though. It's fun. Flask of Poison, like probably fire tier. I mean,
yeah.
If you get it like early game, which I mean, I guess post.
I mean, it's post Queen Bee.
Yeah, post Queen Bee, so it's still kind of bad.
Yeah.
Venom's a solid one, probably on tier with like Curse Flames. At the point you get it in, it's pretty good. Venom in general is really good in this game. But yeah. Flipper Potion.
Like you mentioned earlier, good with Honey Arena.
Yeah, I feel like people just don't really know that Flipper Potion plus Honey makes you not slowed down by it.
So that's just free healing in your arena. It's a little bit more effort than like Campfire or Heart Lantern, but if you already have those two down, make some honey bots.
Yeah, like if you're going for hardcore,
healing up pretty well.
If you're doing hardcore, like just arena prep is obviously great, and especially on harder difficulties, you just want to put like all the buffs and stuff that you can. So, you know, Campfire, Heart Lantern, Honey for the regen. So, just drink a Flipper Potion and you won't get slowed down at all. You could also like build a water arena with this, which is probably a bad idea. But yeah, that's just
Very
marginal utility while
critical
exploring too. Like it could come in handy. But
Yeah.
in general, just bring it to your boss fights if you have honey.
Is it that or
Gender
gills
change
that
potion.
shimmers? Wait, is it flippers or gills potion that shimmers into shark fins?
It might be both. Oh, shark fins? I think it's
Yeah.
flipper. I think gills
'Cause that's
does,
just kind of another
like,
use for it.
water leaf.
Yeah.
Gender change potion.
Yeah.
It doesn't do
You're wearing armor.
anything
You're not even able to note
in
it.
the
You
game.
can't even tell. Like you're wearing armor.
Yeah, you're wearing armor. It does nothing functionally. Obviously, it changes the gender of your character, but I think in the new update they're gonna change it so that you can like pick the sound that your character makes regardless of gender. So, and this will honestly probably just be removed with that. I don't even know. So, it doesn't really do anything. Skills. I want to go like D, but maybe just like low C.
Low C and then on get Vix Boy D tier.
Yeah, and get
Just 'cause
Fix Boy, this
on-
just makes you drown in air, which is just bad.
Fun finding that out though.
Yeah, fun in hardcore. In general, you're not really going to be doing too much stuff underwater. If you are, it could be nice to bring one of these along, but you're never going to use it. Gravitation potion.
Probably.
What do you think on this?
This is another weird one that's very seed dependent. Because if you're playing on like
Yeah.
further where they get Vix Boy, you're not going to get the islands because they're lock chests. But other than that, it would definitely be A.
Yeah,
I'm still feeling probably A
I
tier.
feel like B.
A or
I don't
B.
know. I feel like it's a little overrated.
Yeah, it's still nice though. Like it's good mobility. Plus, didn't we use it for a couple of boss fights on Get Vix Boy?
That's true. That's
To
true.
avoid the bosses, I'd say A.
Okay, I'll go like low A tier. I think it's a little overrated. I think people kind of use it to just like skip building an arena for mech bosses, which I feel like is probably not a great idea, but
who would ever do that? That sounds terrible.
yeah, I mean in non for the worthy seeds, you can use this to get early floating islands, which is, you know, really good. Star Fury and stuff is really good. Horseshoe's really good. That being said though, if you use this in an arena, I feel like it's really good. Like if you use this to run on the ceiling, really interesting way to build arenas. Good for like Plantera, Duke Fishron. So
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't stop Reign of Cthulhu's reverse gravity, but good potion, but like very, very situational. You're never just gonna be like using this. So yeah. Healing potions. What do we do with like all the healing potions?
I was looking at these.
Yeah. I mean, these ones are like your main ones in hard mode, so like A tier, S tier, I don't know.
I'm thinking S tier, just like you basically just have 150 extra health.
Yeah, like just use
just
healing
amazing,
potions.
yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
good.
It's, like it's so
Yeah,
basic, but
just-
like so fundamental that like it deserves S tier, I guess.
You just throw them all in S, or should we actually like rate them based on how good they are?
We can rate them.
I'd say that one also. Okay, I'll do that later.
This is the greater luck potion.
Yep.
D tier, like
Yeah, I
the
don't
luck
really
you get
know
is
what it does.
marginal.
I don't really care.
The way to get the greater one is like just super rare. You're never
So
gonna use
rare.
this.
And if you're gonna do that, just get the Galaxy Pearl.
Yeah. Mana potions, D tier.
Nice.
Just use mana regen. Mana regen's just better.
Or just don't play mage, but
Or just don't play mage, especially in hardcore.
yeah, on hardcore don't play mage.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of mage, but not on hardcore.
Yeah. Regular healing
Probably S
potions. S tier, yeah. These are what you're gonna be using throughout yeah, pre-hard mode.
Unless
So-
you feel like putting in the effort to go fish for honeyfin.
Honeyfin, which heal more than these. So they're better.
Same, yeah,
But
just
Go
takes
fish.
a while.
Um,
I should probably use those in more runs. I don't really get them. I
Yeah.
don't think any of us do.
I mean, so these heal 100, Honeyfin heal 120, so it's just better,
Yeah,
basically.
better.
Just takes time to fish for them, but, you know, it's generally worth it throughout pre-hard mode for, like, just boss fights. Grab a couple for boss fights, you don't need to fish up too many. Hunter Potion. What do you say?
Probably another S. Right?
I say A tier. I feel like
Ooh. It's pretty nice to always have
like,
on. Nothing can sneak up on you. Plus, you can find NPCs with that too. Like,
but I feel like the utility is just not as good as Danger Sense. Like, it's significantly worse than Danger Sense in my opinion. Like, you kind of want it in the jungle and like maybe in like the jungle temple, but like other than that, it's not like hugely
one
important.
Of the 3 core potions is. I don't think we can put one of the 3 cores in A. Which I'm considering to be Danger Sense, Hunter, or Splunker.
I don't know though. I just feel like it's like oh no, you see enemies like.
I don't know, dude. You ever had like a zombie fall out from the roof and you could have seen it because it was so dark, or like a demon knight come out of somewhere?
No, I just see him. Sure. I think it deserves it. I think it's just like it's good for sure, and you should probably be using it in like Get Fix Boy, but like it's not gonna save your life like Danger Sense is. Like by the time enemies are going to hit you, you should be able to see them and react to them. So
I still think it's an S, but okay.
I think it's good, but not quite S tier.
Alright.
Inferno. I say A tier.
No!
It's really good.
No, you cannot put Inferno at the same tier as Hunter.
Dude, I feel like it's better than Hunter. I feel like it's better than Hunter.
This is not allowed.
I feel like Inferno is better than Hunter.
Dude, it's like the only way you're getting it pre-hard mode is if you actually bother with lava fishing, or on the off chance you get on a Reds potion. And even then, it's just like pretty good.
But it's really good for Get Fix Boy Eater of Worlds.
That's one boss fight.
I mean, in general, it's good for all boss fights.
It's one boss fight. It's not even that part of a boss fight.
We'll put it in B tier. What do you think about B tier?
Alright, fine. That's still high for me, but okay.
I mean, it's really good for Eater of Worlds. It just breaks all of the spit. Anything around you. Dude, if you get this early game on like For the Worthy or Get Fix Boy, it's so good. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that like the rarity of it makes the potion worse. Like it's still a really good potion.
I mean, yeah.
Wormhole. Is this wormhole? No,
that is
no.
Not a wormhole.
This is invisibility. This is invisibility.
Yeah.
D tier. What do you think?
Yeah.
D tier.
Yeah. I think it like decreases spawn rates a little bit, but I hate not being able to see my character. Keep missing jumps.
Yeah. I think honestly it's more annoying than it is helpful. I guess it like increases like enemy aggro radius. I don't know. Iron Skin, A tier.
Solid A.
Solid.
It's good.
Like you should probably use this for
but
all bosses. It's
so easy to make too. You kind of just have it always.
Yeah, super easy. You just need like Iron and Daybloom. So, really good. I don't know why these. Why is
I'm trying to figure out if there's like actually 2 of these. I'm pretty sure there isn't.
Basically, just lesser healing potions. Yeah. We'll just rank one of them and leave the other one. I feel like A tier. It's just a lot worse than these ones, and these ones are like same tier. You can get them.
All right, this next one, we can put that one. Maybe D tier. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
This is the lesser luck potion. Just worse luck potion. Mini mana
hard
potions.
To get. Doesn't do much.
Also bad. Just don't. Lesser restoration.
That's
potions.
a lesser. Yeah, that's first off. That's not even in the game anymore. So.
Yeah. Don't use that. Life Force potion. S tier? I think S tier.
Maybe I'd say low S, but yeah. I'm thinking pre-hard mode. And I mean, you only really get one pre-hard mode, but then when you get into hard mode, it's pretty much in every boss fight.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's not in pre-hard mode, I don't think really makes a difference. The fact that for the time that you can get it, you should have this on essentially all of the time, especially in harder difficulties. Because like, I
don't know about all the time,
legendary.
But in dangerous situations, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, in dangerous situations, sometimes you don't have time. So if you have that preemptive measures, it'll definitely save your run.
I'm saying like
especially in the jungle.
Yeah. Jungle
like
caving.
If you're going into jungle, so many things can just hit so hard. Tortoises, jungle creepers, Angry trappers.
Literally everything.
Literally
Most things like
everything.
one or two shot you.
Yeah, just increase your maximum health. Who knew it could save your life?
Amazing.
Must have once you're in hard mode. Just have that on. Love potion.
Yeah, just chuck these all in there.
Doesn't do anything. Medium luck potion. Better than minor luck, I guess.
Yeah.
They're bad. Luck potions don't really do
Magic
anything.
damage. It's a really good potion, so even if
Yeah.
it is mage, I think it's still a B tier.
Magic power, I feel like B tier, yeah. If you're going mage,
Really good,
just
even if you're including the fact that mage
increases
is
your
not really a
damage
hard
by
class.
20%. So,
Just good.
yeah, if you're using a magic weapon for a boss, have this. Increase your damage. Really good. Okay, moving on. Mana regen.
Maybe even low A.
Maybe low A if you're going mage, because this just makes mage viable, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, just use mana
It
regen
just- it
potions. If you
regenerates
stand
so
still
fast.
for like 2 seconds, you'll have maximum mana.
Don't even stand still. You can keep running. It'll make it like 2.5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good. I don't know. I feel
Also,
like
if
if
you're
you're
playing
running mage, it's like
Not regeneration.
just drink it. If you're not running mage, then it's basically useless. So I feel like B tier.
Yeah.
It's like if you're not running mage, you're just never gonna ever use this.
Mhm.
Mining potion, A tier. I feel like solid A tier.
All day, too. Yeah, I agree with that.
Just you do so much mining in this game. It takes up a lot of time. Being able to
You can take
speed
less
that up
time.
a little bit. Yeah, less time mining is great. If you get this early game, it just speeds up your early game exploration. So, really good. Use it. Yep. Mushroom. I don't know, D tier. Like, this
Yeah.
is the worst healing item, basically. Just like you'll
The
get
odds of
some
you needing to
potions.
heal before you have a lesser healing potion is not very high. So.
To be fair, in Get Fix Boy, you can eat these to replenish your hunger. It won't like give you a wealth
Ooh,
buff, but it'll just replenish your hunger. So, you know, when starving is a thing, this is here. So maybe like C tier. It has some utility. You can use it to heal if you're like early game. But in general, like you'll get potions pretty quick. Just have potions on you. Don't eat mushrooms.
Night Owl.
Night Owl,
Probably-
honestly,
probably
really
B.
good.
I
think it's an A.
Low A.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's an A. Like, just the amount of
You
like.
can see more loot. It's just good. See more
I
loot. See
feel like
enemies
it's
better.
such a drastic effect. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate to use the term night and day, but holy crap, drinking this
Wow.
just like increases your brightness everywhere so much. I love Night Owl. Just have this on. It increases your threat assessment by so much. Like, you'll just see everything. Really, really good
I'm just
potion.
looking at the things above Hunter and feeling a little bit sad. Wow.
There.
Yeah. Okay. That's better.
Obsidian skin.
It's really
Like-
good in like
B tier?
2
Like,
points of the game.
Yeah, like
got
when you need it,
Hellstone mining,
you need
maybe
it.
Wall of Flesh. That's it.
yeah, pretty much.
It's really
Or just,
helpful on not many
Anytime
occasions.
you're in hell, maybe, but like, yeah, basically very limited situations that you need it, but when you do need it, it's really good. And mining Hellstone is like not really required, but just like
Important.
the best option. So,
It's basically required. I mean, you got like
yeah.
4 of the best options there.
Yeah. So, you know, just drink one of these, drink a mining potion, and just go dig Hellstone. Like, one of these is probably all you need to get all the Hellstone you need, unless you're in multiplayer. So, Potion of Return. Honestly, A tier.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah.
It's a better recall potion, but you get them later in the game, like end of
It's
pre-hard
late
mode.
pre-hard mode. Yeah.
Yeah, late pre-hard mode.
They're good when you're on there.
Basically, you can drink it and then you can return to where you were. So, you know, just really useful if you're in dangerous situations, but you don't want to lose your spot. You can just go back, reset the spawns. Really good for like pillars and stuff. You can like, especially on Get Fix Boy, where you need to like dig into the pillar. You can like,
Yeah.
dig into it, recall, go back.
But even on normal pillars, like once the shield's down, run in there, recall back, despawn all the enemies, then teleport back.
Yeah.
Gotta call it a solid couple seconds before anything gets to you.
Yep. Overall, like, pretty good, but just, like, the way you get it by, like, fishing in lava is kind of annoying, but they're definitely really, really useful sometimes. And you should definitely not forget that these exist, because...
It's nice just to have a couple in your inventory.
Yeah. A lot of people would just forget these exist, but in hardcore, they're pretty nice for quite a few situations. Is this Rage or is this Wrath? I don't know the difference.
That's Rage. That's 10% critical strike.
Yeah. Like, A tier, B tier?
I mean, they're kind of just using for all boss fights, low A.
Yeah, like, in general, this...
Kind of a with there with, yeah.
This, just use them for all boss fights. Like, it's not a drastic event. Like, it's not gonna, like, save your run or anything, but, like...
I mean, it's definitely good. It's noticeable.
Yeah, but just increases your damage. Good for boss fights.
Yeah.
Just drink this for bosses. That's about it. But fishing in the Crimson and Corruption is kind of annoying. I'm gonna basically place these together.
Yeah.
Rage and Wrath. One's 10% damage, one's 10% crit. Effectively do the same thing, just increasing your damage.
Unless you're playing Summoner.
Yeah.
Which don't play Summoner.
Yeah.
Just play Ranger. If you're doing hardcore, just play Ranger.
Yeah.
It's basically the lesson here.
In general, these won't like save your ass really, but they're just good. Good for boss fights. Recall Potion.
Top of S, just immediately, that's...
Top of S.
We don't need other potions, that's all you need, you're good.
This is your best friend in hardcore. So, just... In hardcore, you get into a lot of bad situations, and this will solve essentially all of them. You drink this, and you're back safe at home. Pair this with building a nice little safe room with honey to cure poison, the nurse, campfires, heart lanterns, and
don't
essentially...
do this during Wall of Flesh.
Don't drink it during Wall of Flesh. But yeah, basically just like any situation you're in, this will get you out of it and save your hardcore run. Just have these in your hotbar, on a hotkey. Recall my beloved. Also, it's faster than a magic mirror. So if you think, oh, I have a magic mirror, I'm fine. No, this is so much faster than a magic mirror.
It's 3 times faster. I believe it's 1.5 seconds compared to 0.5 seconds for recall.
Yeah, super fast. So I would say like keep a magic mirror in like your inventory in like your bottom right or something, just to like recall when it's not an emergency. But
just so you don't run recalls.
Yeah, because you don't want to go fishing for more recalls. But if you're in a bad situation, just chug this instantly and you will survive. Basically.
Also, kind of a side note. More of a side note for people like me who don't like fishing. If you shimmer one of those and you get the specular fish, you can make 3 wormholes with it.
It's true.
3-to-1 shimmer is pretty good.
So, red potion. This is a weird one to rate. If you're on the drunk seed, this is a D tier. If you're on the get fixed boy, this is like S tier, honestly.
Yeah, it's just like.
I'll put it like.
But it can
S
also
tier,
be completely useless. It can also be just like absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say low S.
I still think it's S tier if you're on get fixed.
But sometimes, like, that will make a run. You get like a Spelunker on there, you get Danger Sense on there. That just makes a run.
Yeah, like if you get Spelunker, Danger Sense, Featherfall, like Hunter,
yeah, there you go.
Even like, you know, Life Force, Iron Skin, Mining, just like so many good things to get early game. Yeah. So if you don't know what this does, on For the Worthy and Get Fixed Boy, it gives you 3 random buffs for 30 minutes. It can give you like 2 because I think they like overlap or something, but normally it gives you 3 buffs for 30 minutes, which is just super good. You can also get like, you know, Life Force and like Inferno early, so that's nice. If you're on Drunk Seed, don't drink this.
Or do.
Or do. If you're on
Probably
hardcore.
Not if you're playing hardcore, but otherwise, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, overall has some really great potential, especially in the early stages of Get Fixed Boy and For the Worthy hardcore runs. Those can just kind of skyrocket your run to like out of early game in 30 minutes. So, really good. Regen. Does it go like S tier? It's solid.
I think it goes S tier. Really I like it way more. It's just better than Iron Skin.
Yeah, like it just increases your regen by so much.
By a lot, too.
Just
Yeah, it's good.
Have this during all boss fights. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Regeneration
much to
is
say
just
about
super good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Restoration potions. I don't know where to rank these because like
they are better than normal healing potions.
Like A tier.
Yeah. Sure.
Basically, it's like slightly less healing than a healing potion, but faster debuff time. So
it heals 90 with a 45-second cooldown.
Yeah.
Instead of 100 with a minute cooldown.
I don't know. Kind of annoying to have like these and then run out and then need to restock your potions. Like I'd probably rather just have a massive stack of potions.
Yeah, I use the restoration potion, but yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter much either way.
Yeah, I mean like this could be worse in some situations, but it could be better in some situations. Like over the long run, you'll heal more health, but this could just like save you from the next hit. Like if you take a hit,
it shouldn't get down to 10 health.
There's been times where I've taken a hit,
health.
chugged a potion, and then survived on like 1 to 10 health. So
that's a you issue, to be fair.
It is,
let that
but
happen.
like it still saved the run. So
Fair
like
enough.
it's better. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Shine potion.
I mean,
What do you think?
I like it. Probably B. I mean,
I was thinking B as well.
It's
good, but I feel like it's not quite S tier.
especially
I
on
much
like
prefer Night Owl.
Yeah.
Night Owl.
It's not nice and get fixed, boy. Like, the main thing is you can just replace it with so many things. Like Magi's just you don't need anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think
The
it does
Magiluminescence
expand
accessory just
a little
does
bit better.
the same effect plus mobility, so like really good accessory. But you know it's good.
Yeah.
Just having light improves your threat assessment, improves just makes it so you won't die as easily. But
having to kind of a bunch of torches all the time.
yeah, but overall kind of marginal utility. Good for some bosses, just to see things more, but not really that important. Sonar, I guess like with crate potions. They're fishing, it's weird to rank fishing stuff. If you're doing fishing, use these.
Just fish for longer and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Though, like this, in crate potions and fishing potions, if you use these when you're fishing for crates, like you will just kind of go infinite basically on Master Pause bait. So. Yeah. I don't know, it's weird to rank fishing
I'm sure you
stuff.
appreciate your little pause right there.
Spelunker. Is it S tier?
It's an S. It's an S, yeah. It's an S.
I feel like it's like bottom of S.
The less time you spend in the cave, the
pretty
better.
good.
The less
Yeah.
time you spend in the cave, the better.
Yep, that's true. Just lets you see the loot, so you could just completely miss things that are on the side of your screen just because you can't see them. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody knows Spelunker's good. Helps you find crate or chests, helps you find life crystals, helps you find ores. Really only good in like the early game. If you're mining ores in hard mode, it's good.
I mean,
But
also life fruit.
life fruit, yeah. So like
Yeah.
3 points in the game where you might want it, but for those
But
points it's
very-
really good.
Just so good in early hard mode. Early
Mm-hmm.
hard mode.
Yeah, if you get one of these in the very early game, it's really nice. You usually get, quite a few heart crystals and chests out of it. So, really good. Stink potion.
Yeah.
Bad. Strange
Whoa,
brew.
That one.
I'd say like better than
Oh,
Better than honey
I
thing?
mean, I don't know. That's the
what?
variability is fun, but the variability
Yeah.
is also like not good for hardcore. It can be really bad.
Yeah.
I don't think we can put that above restoration potion. That's like
Okay, I'll
I like
put
it,
it like with
so I'm gonna put it in
restoration.
A tier, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
very bottom A tier.
Yeah. I don't know, like the alternatives
You
for
ever,
healing
like,
potions are
practically
nice, but
time-
it doesn't really matter that much usually. Like if you just use healing potions, you'll probably be fine. So
Have you ever actually practically timed the invincibility?
yeah.
Like I've done it sometimes, but the majority of the times I just like don't get any, or I get it really long while I'm just sitting over in a corner healing, and it's just like, it's great and all, but just
yeah,
not
it has its
consistent.
uses. It like basically, if you don't know what it does, it like varies the amount of health you heal, but it can also like give you more invincibility frames. So it can be good, it can be worse.
So it varies on the amount of invincibility frames you get, your health, and then the potion cooldown. So it can be really good, but it can also be really bad.
Yeah. In general, just stick to like regular healing potions or honey fin, and then these healing potions in hard mode. So, summoning potion. What do you think?
It's just free
like B tier.
I'm saying very bottom of B.
Yeah.
Maybe above the fishing one.
Yeah. Like just.
Yeah.
If you could, it's a free extra minion, free damage, but in general, doesn't really do much. But I mean, if you want, it's kind of a hard one to get to. You need to like fish in the underground jungle, which is kind of annoying. So, oftentimes not really worth it. But if you have the variegated lardfish to make it, go for it. Free damage.
Yeah, pretty good.
I mean, just I don't know. I guess up here, yeah.
I'd say below it.
Yeah, I mean, you only really are going to be able to use these for Moonlord.
It's one boss fight. You're using it during one boss fight.
You make them from all of the pillar fragments, so you'll get them for Moonlord, and that's it. But for Moonlord, they're really good. I think they heal like 200, right?
Yep.
So.
I mean, it's just 50 more. It's not massive, but yeah.
Just use them for Moonlord. You know, Moonlord's a pretty tough boss, to be fair, so use them. They're good. Don't use these. Swiftness.
Solid
like, I feel like, I don't know, like we said with like Featherfall, mobility is just so good, and swiftness is just the basic form of that. More speed, it's pretty good. I don't know if it deserves like better than
probably lower than probably lower than some of the other ones.
Yeah,
can't really use it in hard mode because things don't benefit from it too much. And it's also kind of weird, like, on my 1 HP run, it didn't make me any faster.
Yeah, like, there can be a point where you're, like, max speed.
The speed bonuses in this game are kind of weird.
Yeah, there's also a point where you don't really want to be faster. Like, it could mess with, like, your reaction, and, like, you can be too fast and, like, too slippery. But, in general, I mean, it's good for boss fights, helps you outrun them and dodge. Pretty good, pretty good. Teleportation potion. Oh, my beloved.
I'm putting that straight to D tier, dude. No! It's killed me on 3 runs, dude. 3!
So, these can just kill you. They're not supposed to be able to kill you. Like, they're not supposed to teleport you, like, in lava or on traps or stuff like that, but it can definitely happen.
Nope, they can teleport you straight onto lava.
They can, yeah. Like, it's not supposed to, but they can. It's really finicky, but that being said, it can find you good loot, can find you a good cave. Gnome, who has lost runs to him, is a little salty, but you know, they can be good to start off a spelunking session. But
good runs to it. It wasn't like bad runs. I had a post worm 1 HP run that I lost to this.
I'll put them in C tier. I think in general, they're not really worth it in hardcore because they could just kill you, but
early game though. You found one early game, go for it.
Yeah, if you find one early game, especially in multiplayer where everybody's kind of exploring and like the things around spawn are more explored. If you find one of these, you can just drink it and it takes you to a cave that's far away from everyone.
Or it'll take you to the surface like 2 feet away.
Yeah, you can get screwed over by these, but they're fun. They're fun. I like them. You're never going to craft these because by the time you craft them, you need to be in hard mode, so it doesn't really matter. But if you get them from a chest and stuff in pre-hard mode, they can be fun, but not really that good. Thorns.
B tier.
For thorns or for teleportation?
I think for thorns, dude. You get them pretty common early on.
I'd say like top of B tier.
Kill worms, like
Yeah, no, if you get one of these early game, killing bats and worms is really nice.
Especially on higher difficulty too, because they deal so much damage to you, it just kind of one-shots them.
Yeah, for sure. In general, it's just like more damage, so you know, good. You don't really want to be relying on it most of the time, because, like, you don't want to be taking hits, but...
I think it has a pretty long duration, too. I think it's either 8 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, something wants to tell me it's 12, but I might be wrong, but it's a good potion.
I'm gonna go look it up. Yes.
Alright. Titan Potion. Titan Potion. I want to go, like, B tier. What do you think about Titan Potion?
Okay, wait, so... It lasts for 8 minutes on PC, and it lasts for 2 minutes on console. Or 2 minutes on 3DS, and, like, all the other random ones. 2 minutes!
So bad, 2 minutes? Oh my gosh.
I don't know if the... Or, wait, 1.3 and T-Mod Loader, 2 minute duration. That's ridiculous.
2 minutes is so bad.
2 minutes is terrible. Is there a potion in the... Oh, yeah, like ale. Alright, continuing. Probably C.
Alright, Titan Potion. I want to say B tier.
I like it for Wall of Flesh. I like it for Wall of Flesh.
It's really good for Wall of Flesh.
Wall of Flesh and Destroyer.
Yeah.
Well, and maybe Plantera.
Like, it's just pretty
B
good.
tier seems kind of high for it. It's a mediocre potion on 2 boss fights.
I don't know.
It's kind of one of those
it can be
things
like
you
your
grab last
complete.
second.
It can be your complete strategy for like Wall of Flesh, though. Like it's that
Not
powerful,
really.
you know. Like you
Like,
can
if
just
you're going
use, like,
melee, yeah. Like
yeah,
Knight's
if you're
Edge
doing
is
like
pretty...
Titan Potion and Knight's Edge, it's really good. I don't know.
Yeah, we can keep it in B, but at least the very bottom would be.
I mean, it's better than like Flipper and stuff and like Inferno, I'd say.
Alright.
I don't know. I think
Sure,
it has
I can't
a lot of
move
use.
it, so... I have no power here. I'm just like trying to whisper in his ear, make him make the right decision.
I feel like yes, its utility is like marginal, but I feel like
Its utility is
start
two
throwing
boss
this.
fights, one of
If
which
you
is
start
easy
throwing this
anyway.
into your boss fights every time, you'll notice it. Like, I feel like it's pretty good and like
Apparently.
easy to overlook, but like it's good. Just like keeping enemies away from you is really good.
Dude, yeah, you know, you gotta put it like... You can put it right above Flipper, okay?
Okay, I mean, is it better than the flasks?
Nah, it's terrible.
I would more sooner make a Titan Potion than a flask, to be completely honest with you.
Nah.
I would
Alright.
much rather make the Titan Potion, but alright, that's fine.
Ender,
Alright.
half the boss fights, it does nothing.
Warmth Potion. D tier? I don't think I've ever made one of these in...
Me neither, I've never
But
drank one, but I still say
could
low
be, it could be good against deer clops.
because, yeah, you got like Deer Clubs,
That's
technically
about it.
Frost Moon, don't do Frost Moon. Oh, okay, yeah, let's just call it C,
Like-
all good.
Yeah, I've never made
Go
this,
use it.
but like it has some uses. Water Walking Potion. Like low B maybe?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Like if you
Decent,
find
like,
this,
just exploring, it's pretty nice. Wall of Flesh, pretty nice.
yeah, if you don't want to build a Wall of Flesh
Walking
arena,
health
just
zone,
drink
nice.
one of these. You can walk on the lava. I feel like
It's just like-
in early game exploration, it can be nice. It can save you from fall damage. It can save you from
It's
lava.
mildly convenient a lot, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Mildly convenient a lot. It's a good way to say it, yeah. Never really gonna be like, oh, I need a water walking potion. But
You're probably never gonna craft one, but you're gonna end up with like 20 in your chest for no apparent reason.
yeah, if you get one while you're exploring early, drink it. It'll help.
Yeah.
The last one, wormhole potion. Now, we exclusively pretty much do multiplayer hardcore, so this is like S tier for
S tier.
us. Like,
But if you're playing
this and
single
wormhole
player,
potions.
it's worth it.
Yeah, if you're playing single player potion, this potion does nothing. But if you're doing multiplayer, it's just super good. You're going to be using this constantly throughout the run. Just lets you teleport to other players. So, you know, just you don't have to run there yourself. You just get to them. Really, really good.
I think overall, other than like 3 things that you're not letting me change, it's a pretty good list.
I think it's good. I think there's a lot of useless ones.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It feels weird ranking healing potions because they're just like such a staple.
I know,
but,
yeah.
I mean,
And they're also linear progression, like, yeah.
yeah, it's really weird, but like, I mean, they deserve S tier. You're gonna be using them every run. Like, have them up here.
Speaking of using every run, you know another potion I use every run, Ender? This is called tyranny. This is a dictatorship.
Oh, what'd you say, Gnome? What were we talking about?
Nothing. Still trying to get my roll back.
I don't know. I don't feel like it deserves S tier.
But, I mean, it's just so good, though.
Like, has a hunter potion saved your life before?
Yes!
How many times? How many times
At
has it
least
saved your life compared to
Dozens.
recall potions, featherfall potions, and danger sense potions?
I'm not saying we put it that high up, but at the same time, saved my life compared to,
Iron Skin?
like, Heartreach.
Wait,
I think
where's
it's
Heartreach?
really
Heartreach
good.
isn't on here.
Heartreach. Oh, wait. I meant, maybe Heartreach not on here. I meant, Life Force. Heartreach, let's
Heartreach
just
would be like
give an honorary
B.
B tier. Let's give honorary B tier.
Yeah, Heartreach goes B tier, I'd say. It's good for boss fights.
Yeah.
But,
Mostly destroy wall flush. And maybe I could win.
yeah. I mean, just, yeah. Once you're at the point where you can get it, just get it. Like, go for it. But yeah, I think this is a good tier for hardcore. Sorry, wait. There we go.
Yeah, that's much better. Much better.
Nah, recalls deserve the top. I don't know. I feel like there's a couple interesting things that people aren't aware of. Like, first of all, recalls are so much faster. I feel like most people know that at this point, but some people might not.
Like, if you've gone down to normal runs, a lot of people still use Mirror.
Yeah. But this is just so much faster. Use this. Featherfall potions, a lot of people just don't know the full mechanical use of it. Or if they just, like, feel like it makes you, like, slower. But it's super good. Just this and a hook is really, really good. And then, like, these, I feel like people just forget about Potion of Return a lot. But they're pretty good, especially in hardcore. So I feel like those are the three that, like, people don't really think about. What do you think, Gnome?
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, like, Builder Potion early game can be really, really nice. Like, that'll save your life in early game. Just place blocks.
Did you mention Thorns in that?
Thorns as well, yeah. Yeah, Thorns early game can save your life. Well, I feel like it doesn't deserve top of B tier. Well, maybe it does.
I'm just saying it's still a really good potion.
Yeah. Alright. That's our potion tier list for hardcore. Let me know why I'm an idiot and why my tier list is wrong.
Why I'm an idiot, like putting Hunter in A tier, not S tier.
I really don't think it deserves
Why-
S.
why
It's really good. It's really
It's
good.
so good though.
But like,
I put in like the
that
core
good.
3 potions for me.
I would say it's a core potion, but I feel like it doesn't really. I don't know. Like, I believe you that, like, yeah, it deserves
I'm gonna go
S.
make like 6 alt accounts on YouTube just so I can scream at him for putting it in A tier, not S.
Give me the algorithm juice, please.
It's worth it.
All right. Beautiful list. Thank you.